Hello and welcome to another edition of Eat the Week. I'm your host, Hairy Foodie Guy. I've got my pink reading glasses that are filthy, so I probably need to clean them so I can actually read stuff out. And today I'm here to test whether saving money by buying Savers stuff is alright. Because I went to Morrisons the other day. I filled up my car and I think it was about £100 to fill the tank. Or no, actually, that was an exaggeration. I put half a tank in and it was £56, so it would have been over £100. And I haven't even got the biggest of cars. So we're all trying to save a bit of money because we're all being stiffed in the United Kingdom and the rest of the world. I think our fuel is. I've got American friends that are moaning about the cost of their fuel going up, but I think our fuel is twice the price of America. And I was looking at where the cheapest fuel is, and I think it's 2p a litre in Venezuela. Now, I don't quite understand that, how fuel can be as cheap as £2 a litre, but maybe they've only got like 10 cars, I don't know. But anyway, yeah. Just have a look. We are really being mugged off, like, you know, because it's not the same across Europe and stuff like that. Our fuel prices are disgustingly outrageous, and this 5p a litre off bullshit is just, it's just like, what difference is 5p going to make? And a lot of garages aren't doing it anyway. The cheapest one we got around here is Tesco's. They were the only ones that I could get that were less than £1.86. And apparently it's going up again. So with that in mind, I was in Morrisons. I was looking at like reduced section, stuff like that, working out ways to save money. And I saw this. The Morrisons Savers thing range. They got like 4 dishes. They had chicken curry and rice. They had sweet and sour chicken and rice. I think they had spaghetti bolognese and a shepherd's pie. So let's have a look. Looks like a standard kind of microwave meal. It looks like a Chinese chicken curry. I am actually going to microwave it. But the amazing thing is, this, my friends, was £1.30. So I got a curry and rice for £1.30. So let's have a look how healthy it is. It's 540 calories, 9.4 grams of fat. That's not bad. Loads of carbs, obviously, because of the rice. So if you're low carb, you're screwed. 26.6 grams protein. That's not bad. And salt, 1.43 grams. So there you go. That's what that is. But for £1.30, so it's cooked chicken breast strips. So there's none of this mechanically, you know, separated meat or whatever. I can't stand the idea of that, personally. I don't want my meat to be fire hosed off a bone, you know, and then put in a machine and everything else. If this is, say, chicken breast strips, then I suppose I've got to trust them. You know, it says that. So remove sleeve, pierce the film lid, place on a microwavable plate, and full power for 3 minutes. So then allow it to stand. I'll never do that. Cook it for a further 2.5 minutes. So let's just get it in the thing. Oh, sorry about that noise there. So there you go. This is my £1.30 chicken curry and rice for Morrisons Savers. Now I think Morrisons brilliant for coming up with this, because, you know, somebody's got to do something, and I've noticed that everything else in their store has gone up in price, including bread. Bread is ridiculously expensive now, but I tend to go shopping at like silly o'clock at night when the store is going to like close in half an hour, and so I get a lot of reduced section stuff and a lot of stuff that's literally reduced to 10% of what it was. you know, when it first started. So there you go. That's now going in the microwave. I know I wouldn't normally microwave stuff. I'd normally find some other way to do it, but I want to show you guys. I've already got a fork. I'm looking for like a beer glass. So I wanted to show you guys what you can get for £1.30. So after picking up my chicken curry and rice, I was then thinking I'll get myself some beers. Now they're doing a lot of Hobgoblin beers for £1 a pint, which is not too bad at all. I really like the Hobgoblin range, and I'm quite happy to pay £1 for a pint. So, but these little darlings, a pack of 4 were £1.30. £1.30. Now, I don't drink to get drunk. I drink because I like the taste. This is only 2%, but if I can get 4 beers and a curry for £2.60 that don't taste too bad, I think that's a winner. So I've never tried these before. This is a blind test. This is the same range, the Savers range. So what's some quick maths? So what's that? £1.30. So 3, 6, 9, 12. It's like, that's crazy prices. So what's that? Is it even 35p? 3, 6, 9, 12, 5, 10, 15, 20. That'd be £1.40. So these are 30. I think these are like 33 pence a can. So, you know, which is cheaper than the French stubbies that you buy, you know, which taste like crap. But, you know, sometimes if you've got a cupboard full of stuff and, like, you know, it's like, and you've got the real low alcohol stuff, I don't mind that. It's a sunny day. I'm cleaning these again, so let's have a look. Right, so it is literally, it doesn't say much at all. Ooh, allergy. It's got barley in it, so be careful. It is literally just made by Morrisons. It doesn't, there's no other details on there. Best before, see bottom of can, so it lasts, you know. I kind of like the can. That's quite, it's a nice colour, it's not offensive. So let's get it in the glass. A 33 pence pint of lager with my £1.30 curry. There you go, I've got another 3 there. Really, I don't know what to expect. I expect it to just taste cheap and nasty. I'll just wash this glass, it's not dry. So, but it doesn't matter because I'm pouring wet stuff in it anyway, so I don't know what I'm fussing about. Right, here we go. It's not Korev, even though I'm drinking it out of a Korev glass. But I do like a lager in the summer. I don't like this IPA stuff. I can't stand this citrus IPA craze that's going around at the moment. To me, I know everyone's different, but to me, when you put citrus and beer together, it just smells a bit sicky. And like, it gives you a sicky aftertaste. So, but when it's sunny, I'm a lager boy. Normally in the winter, I don't mind a stout or an ale. I love a Guinness. So that's had 3 minutes. I'll whack it on for another 2. Just to be annoying in the background. So, I mean, let's get it all in there. I mean, looks wise, that's pretty good. So it's pretty lively, so it's not nice and gassy, a little bit of head on there, so it does have a bit of a, you know, a low alcohol smell to it. But let's go, let's check it out. I never drink my left down, I don't know what I'm doing. I never make any kind of comment on the first sip. Do you know what? That is very non-offensive. There's no gacky aftertaste. That's not that's not bad. I mean, for 33p. I mean, I used to brew my own beer, and that's almost like homebrew prices, you know, if you were brewing it, and it tastes better than most of the homebrew I made. Wow. So cheers, Morrisons. Thank you for doing your bit to help, even though 90% of your products have gone up to extortionate prices. You've bought out ranges that are affordable. So if you can't afford, you know, a Chinese curry and a few beers, you can now, because this is £2.60. I'm still blown away by that. £2.60 for a chicken curry and rice and 4 beers. And do you know what? The chicken curry's done, so I'll get on with tasting that. But you could always put a handful of frozen chips in or something and have half chips, half rice if you wanted to bulk it up a bit, or even, you know, just add a tin of mixed veg in. So right, let me get into this and see what this is like as a quaffer. I can drink that. There's nothing offensive about that. So the only criticism, but it's not a criticism because it's 2%. It actually does taste. It tastes a little weak. Doesn't taste like a shandy though, you know, because it hasn't got the sweetness of the lemonade or anything like that. And it doesn't taste as rancid as most no alcohol beers. So I'm actually really impressed with the fact that I could buy 4 cans of that and sit outside in the sun, and knowing that I've only had, like, you know, like 8% of lager, alcohol, and it's actually quite refreshing. So I'm quite impressed by that. I've had much worse tasting beer for 10 times the price. So I'm not saying it's amazing, but no one would expect amazing from you know, a pint that costs 33.3p free recurring, can they? And it's a shame that we don't have cars that run on beer, because it's like, that would be amazing. You could literally just like go there, buy 4 pints for £1.33, whack it in your car, and yeah, jobs are good enough. So this is right. There's nothing wrong with that. So if you don't mind wheat beer, the taste is good. There's no like chemical aftertaste or anything like that. Right, this curry is actually looking all right. I really don't want to cheat. I've got naan breads in the cupboard. Not naan breads, sorry, poppadoms. But this is like a Chinese style curry. But I've got poppadoms and lime chutney. That if I wasn't reviewing this, I'd probably have a couple on the side. But they're not. Well, they were on sale. They were like £1 for 8, which I still don't think is cheap. Because if you remember, when we used to be able to get like big packets of poppadoms that you could make it, you know, cook yourself. Now you can just get this like pre-cooked stuff. Right. So I've had a beer. I've got a plate of £1.30 curry and rice. Come on, that ain't too bad. Chicken breast as well, remember? So, you know, none of that, like, not put together meat or whatever you want to call it. So I'm just picking up rice off the top. Right, okay, let's get into this. Try taste a bit of the rice and the sauce. Yeah, it tastes like chips up curry sauce. I can't taste the difference between this. It's a bit hot right now. It's just come out of the microwave, obviously. I can't taste the difference between this and any other chicken curry that I've ever had in out of a microwave. The curry's nice. The rice is a bit gacky, but it always is when it's microwaved, and now done, But if your skin, and you're struggling with the cost of electric, the cost of gas, the cost of fuel, the rising water rates, and everything else going up, £2.60, So there's dinner, there's pudding. I just, and the thing is, they've got 4 different ranges that I need to try. This is good. I'm just going to get into the chicken breast and some rice, because I didn't put any in it because it was a bit hot, so I just tasted the sauce. There's nothing wrong with that. That's a piece of solid chicken breast filling my entire spoon. Not sure why I'm eating with a spoon when I've got a fork in front of me. I'm a little bit blown away, which is good because I'm not often. So yeah, I need to try the rest now. But I just bought that one because I thought it would be gopping. Like, I didn't think it would be nice at all. But the flavours are nice. Yeah, it's not spicy. It's like curry sauce you get from a chip shop. So, and the chicken's good quality. The sauce is good quality. There's a few little bits of veg in there, like onion and a little bit of pepper, I think. To pimp that myself, I would just, to bulk it out, I would just put a tin of vegetables in there or something like that. So if you are skin, and you want to have a £2.60 meal, including 4 pints, you could put a 25p tin of veg in there, or some fresh veg out of the garden if you're lucky to grow it and stuff. So, well, that went down. I think what I would do if I was buying these and I was really strapped, but I just wanted some beers, I would buy these again, by the way. I mean, that's how, that's the benchmark, isn't it? Would you buy it again? Yeah. And I'm now going to try the rest of the range of food, because it's better than some of the crap that I've eaten. And this beer is definitely not the worst. It's not the best. I mean, if I was drinking it, I'd give it. Let's put a number to this. So. That's tricky, isn't it? Value for money, it's a 10. Taste, it's not offensive, but it's not brilliant. You can taste it's low alcohol, but it's not as bad as no alcohol. So what am I going to give it for taste? It's a bit gassy, but then lager is, but this is a little bit more gassy than normal. Pardon me, put the proof there. Oh. For taste, I'd have to go. I think it's not fair to go with a 3, so I'm going to go with a 4, because I really like the idea of what they're doing. They're making it affordable for people. If you want to feel like you're having a treat. So what I was saying earlier, what I would probably do if I was strapped for cash is buy. If I was having a session, and I did, like, by a session I mean like 4 or 5 beers over an evening watching a movie or whatever, I'd probably get a pack of these for £1.30 and 1 more beer to go with it. So you've got, if you still want, I mean, most times I stop at 3 anyway, but sometimes you go, depending on what movie you're watching, what mood you're in, you go a little bit beyond that. So if I was going 4 or 5 beers, I'd drink these first and save something special for afters. So this dry neck, is a golden ale, golden beer. That's £1 a bottle in Morrisons at the moment. You can't get it anywhere else. So, but there you go. I am a happy, hairy, fruity guy. Now it's cooler. That's why I did all the talking to you. I was just waiting for my food to cool down. The flavour's nicer. It's not burning my mouth. No, this is not bad. I mean, what is a microwave chicken curry anyway? I've had some disgusting ones in the past, but this is definitely not disgusting. So for pure value for money, and the fact that it's proper chicken breast, nice rice, decent sauce, this is a 10, because it's £1.30. So, you know, and if you kind of average it out, it's a 10 for price and a 4 for taste. So I'd give it, like, you know, this is a 6.5, but I really love the fact that it's £1.30 again, and I hope they carry on. So with that, and I'll taste test the other stuff, like sweet and sour chicken. Yeah, that'll be right, won't it? I mean, if it tastes like this. Shepherd's pie. Not had one of them. Not had a cheap one of them for ages. And spag bowl. Who doesn't like spag bowl? You know, it's like I used to love cooking that. So God, I haven't cooked one for years. But anyway, I'm gonna let you go. I'm gonna have a mouthful of curry. That's damn good. And I'm going to come over and say goodbye. So there you go. I hope you found that informative. You know, it's all good to share money saving tips and stuff like that, and that's what we're doing at the moment. So right, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one. If you don't subscribe, please do, and drop the video a like and click that notification button. Thanks very much. Bye.